action. The Eastern Conference semifinals are almost underway, and we can't wait. And tonight, it'll be the Orlando Magic going up against the New York Knicks. With two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Jordan Clarkson.
Well, his scoring has dipped over the last few seasons, and sometimes that can be cause for concern. But it doesn't always tell the full story. You have to consider his role, his usage, as well as the other ways he contributes to the team.
Now, New York starting five. Inside, it'll be the dynamic pair of Anunoby and Cat. Jalen Brunson is out there with Mikal Bridges. And it's Hart in at the small forward position. And for the Magic, Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. Anthony Black out there with Suggs, and it's Bane in at the small forward. It'll be Orlando off the tip, and the combination of NBA basketball with the single elimination format, you know the anticipation here is sky high.
Oh, the Eastern semifinals of the NBA Cup knockout round. It's win or go home, so these two teams have come to play.
Now here's Hart. Gets the three to fall.
Well, you see teams concede the three to Josh Hart at times. This guy's growing more and more confident.
Up top, Banchero. Anunoby covering. And here's New York now. It's a three-point game. No luck on that one. Good work defensively by Black. Banchero surveys. Pass to Suggs. From outside the arc. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Boy, if Suggs is knocking this shot down consistently, the spacing will open up.
Here's Towns. And he buries his first look.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Black. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Jamal Mosley gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Well, right away, Coach shared his thoughts on Jalen Brunson. He said, quote, "He's going to get hot. That's just a fact. But the moment that happens, we hope to trap him, double him, and throw water on that fire." There you have it. Sounds like Coach is hoping for the best, but preparing for the worst when it comes to Brunson. Guys, back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Suggs outside. Out to the right wing. Here's Banchero. Drilled from 11 feet out.
Yeah, this is a part of Banchero's game they'd like to develop here in the league.
Brunson passes to Anunoby. Bridges outside. And there's the screen. Here's the three. Rebounded by Suggs. And so it's Suggs. He brings it up for Orlando. They trail by 3. Victory eluded them last time in New York when they faced the Knicks.
If they want to beat these guys this time, they have to do better on the glass. That was their undoing.
Well, you have to believe the coaching staff made that a point of emphasis. Better aggressiveness, better intensity on the backboards.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
And Doris, the Knicks gave up 5 first-round picks and a swap for Mikal Bridges. Safe to say there's some pressure to perform.
There is no doubt about that, B.A., because that is forever the prism through which I will view this trade. His team had showed such patience to that point. To give away 5 coveted first-round picks speaks volumes about the impact they believe he can have for them.
And he makes a first. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, thanks. Paolo Banchero, the 3rd player aged 22 and younger to amass 4,000 points, 1,300 rebounds, and 900 assists through their first 3 NBA seasons. The other 2, LeBron James and Luka Doncic. The Magic have rewarded him with the richest contract in franchise history, 5 years and $239 million. Guys, he is a high-value talent.
A star on the rise. Shams, appreciate the report. Now here's Brunson. Last game out, we saw him score 42. And Hart throws it down.
Josh Hart hammering it down. That's a message right there.
Banchero outside. Here's Bane. That's in. Coming off an assist from Banchero.
Now, this is a guy who wants to score, so don't let him catch a rhythm.
Brunson with it. Yet to see a basket. Towns outside. Fires for three. Rebounded by Suggs. Orlando trailing here. And stolen by Bridges. And now the Knicks on the break. And that one drops.
Great job by Bridges. Get out in front of the defense, get in transition.
Orlando has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Payne surveying the D. To the middle. Here's Banchero. And Anunoby pulls it down.
This guy just simply can't find his rhythm, and sometimes that happens.
Bridges outside. Pass to Brunson. Great D that time from Banchero. Magic trail by 3. Outside Bane. Carter, a screen on Brunson. Back to Banchero. 6 to shoot. Over Anunoby. Banchero no good.
I'll give him a ton of credit here. He is trying to make plays, but nothing right now helping his team.
Pass to Brunson. From the right block. Great D that time from Suggs. The Magic have gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. Outside Bane. Takes the 3. Drops in the 3. Bane's got 5.
Anytime he can, Bane is taking this shot. I mean, he is supremely confident from range.
Brunson finds Towns. Well, we know he can shoot it, Doris, but Karl Anthony Towns is most effective when he's also working in the paint.
B.A., he has such an effective arsenal offensively that he's most effective when he's getting to each of those aspects. So, you have back-to-the-basket skills, no doubt. If there's a mismatch, go at the mismatch. But he is also so effective as a driver. Straight line, with intent, and efficient off the bounce. He can also hit a mid-range. There is nothing he can't do on the offensive end.
The first one falls. In the 2024 NBA Cup East semifinal, Milwaukee defeated Atlanta 110-102.
And we saw the vision from what the Bucks were thinking with the Dame-Giannis pairing. I mean, Lillard had 25 points, Giannis with 32 points, 14 rebounds, and 9 assists.
Clarkson's checked in for Hart. And since the turn of the century, die-hard Knicks fans had dealt with some lean years, Grant, until recently.
No doubt, B.A., and they're happy to see meaningful games. The arrival of Jalen Brunson just changed things, and they've gone all in to surround him with talent.
And it's Jordan Clarkson with the foul. That's his first foul. And here's Suggs. In the game against Miami, very impressive. Pass to Carter. And he makes it on the layup.
You can see in the movement there the athleticism Wendell Carter Jr. possesses. Really solid cut after setting the screen.
Clarkson outside. Outside Anunoby. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Brunson. Orlando with the rebound.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Here's Suggs doing some damage on the offensive end, putting up a little over 14 points a game. Down low. Here's Banchero. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And now a three-point Magic lead.
Oh, too big, too strong. It'll take more than that to stop Banchero.
And there's the call on Banchero. That's his first foul. De Silva's checked in for Orlando. Robinson, he's checked in for New York. Now here's Clarkson. Black defending. Towns on a screen to the paint. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now. And Suggs has got the ball here for the Magic. And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Jones, he's checked in for Suggs. And now we have a minute here to take a look at which teams are playing the toughest defense. The fourth spot held by the Knicks.
Where this team really makes an impact is on the defensive end. They're a unified front that doesn't make it easy at all to find open looks.
Inside. Orlando moving the ball around. Pass to Black. 6 on the shot clock. Here's De Silva. Shoots over Anunoby. Towns with a rebound. Brunson against Jones. And here's Anunoby. Outside Robinson. Pass to Towns. Lets it go from deep. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
Boy, bringing tremendous energy right now, and his teammates are absolutely feeding off it.
Jones, the pass to Black. Jones with a screen on Clarkson. Now here's Black. Defense is right there. Outside Carter. Jones feels it out. And another miss by Orlando.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Towns on a screen. Clarkson for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
Well, give Jordan Clarkson a ton of credit. He has worked tirelessly on this shot.
Pass to De Silva. Out left to the wing. And Carroll against Towns. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. Orlando making some changes. Bataze's checked in for Carter. Isaac comes in for Paolo Banchero. And Howard has subbed in for Black. New York also changing it up. Bridges, he's checked in for Anunoby. Kolek comes in for Jalen Brunson. All right, a chance to check in on Jalen Suggs' status. What do you have, Allie?
Hey guys, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for Orlando. It's a bruised shoulder, and while uncomfortable, they'll be glad it's not a more serious injury. Even though this is typically considered a moderate time frame to full recovery, he is indeed potentially able to play, so we'll be keeping an eye on him. Back to you.
Well, we appreciate it, Allie.
It is, and nobody wants to miss any time. Obviously, everybody wants to be out there contributing, but sometimes you got to be patient. You have to make health a priority, get the results, and then put your plan in place.
Orlando making a switch here. Richardson's checked in. And how about we check the numbers for Jalen Suggs?
And a stat to focus on is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been working on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot better on D.
Magic trail by 7. Outside Richardson. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for New York.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
2 shots.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
And the first one at the line is good. Well, after the Magic traded away Dwight Howard back in 2012, seems like they spent about a decade in limbo, Grant.
That's so true, B.A. And once they finally committed to building through the draft, the turnaround was pretty rapid, showing the upside of drafting and developing from the ground up.
New York making a switch here. Yabusele's checked in. He does not get the second one. One of the most exciting teams in the league, Doris, the New York Knicks.
BA, there's a saying that the NBA is better when the New York Knicks are in the house and they are good. How about the resurgence over the last 5 years? They want to win now, and that rabid fan base is eating up all this success.
Now here's Clarkson. He's got 5. Into the lane. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Orlando shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. And really the heartbeat of this Knicks team is Jalen Brunson, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., the lifeblood, both on the court and his willingness to take less on his contract, giving them the leeway to enhance their talent.
Bane, he's checked in for Orlando. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Well, it's hard to stop a 6'10" wing who can handle and play through contact. And the Magic have 2 of them, Grant.
Yeah, the numbers remarkably similar for Paolo Banchero and Franz Wagner. Banchero is stronger and more of a rebounder, but both of them are stars.
Now here's Robinson. Still no points. Shot clock at 6. Here's Yabusele. From outside, off the mark.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
And the basket by Bane.
And even if he isn't the biggest, strongest guy out there, Bane can still do damage inside.
Yabusele outside. Left side, Robinson. 3-pointer, Bridges. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
I just love the ball movement.
And it's Bane with the ball for the Orlando Magic. It's a 5-point game. Isaac outside. Back to Bane. Pass to Jones. To the inside. Here's Isaac. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Yabusele. Here's New York. They're on a 13-5 run. Clarkson passes to Bridges. Inside. And Yabusele with a bucket on the assist by Bridges.
Yeah, Bridges proving to be solid in the pick and roll. They like him now handling in this situation.
Here's Bane, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Orlando shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
free throw drops for Bane.
And not many guards are built like Bane. He's excellent shooting it from deep, but also has the ability to defend at a high level.
So hits one and misses one at the line. Fast break, here comes New York. Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities. To end.
It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for New York. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. We'll be back in a moment. Welcome back. You're watching the NBA Cup semifinal on 2K Sports. One quarter in the books. And from what we've seen from New York, what's your take so far?
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
Tyus Jones is out there with Desmond Bane. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. Then it's Goga Batadze, and it's Da Silva in at the three. That's who's out there for Orlando. Offensive rebound for three, Bridges. He connects, and now he's 4 for 6 in today's game.
Well, in catch-and-shoot opportunities, you've got to have good feet and pre-shot preparation. Mikal Bridges, yes, sir.
Knocks down the triple. Bane's got 11.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And Kolek gets it to go.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Jones, the pass to Isaac. Now here's Bane. It's tipped.
Look at the vertical from Clarkson. Great job sending that shot back.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, well, this Knicks team has grit. Jalen Brunson said, quote, no matter what the situation is, we are going to attack it. No matter who's in front of us, we are going to grind. Back to you.
No quit. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. The Knicks making a switch here. Hart's checked in. Now here's Clarkson. He's got 5. Just 5 on the clock. Launches it. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Well, one thing we know about Jordan Clarkson, he's going to shoot it, Doris.
Well, B.A., he's been given the green light by virtually every coach he's played for. He's been one of those guys off the bench that you can count on for consistent productivity, and that's invaluable. Listen, the bench has got to produce if you're going to be an effective team.
Now Jones. No points so far. Down low. Here's Isaac. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Well, take advantage of your strengths. As a roller, Jonathan Isaac has incredible length to finish. That is a pretty play.
Bridges. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Doris, when you think about the career of Mikal Bridges, how impressive has his development been?
B.A., I certainly think he's been a better player than people expected when he came out of college. What we know about Mikal Bridges is he's cross-positional defensively. He's made a number of big-time defensive plays in his defensive career. And offensively, he's proven more than just a three-point shooter. That fadeaway jump shot game is real.
And as much as you love the back and forth of a 7-game series, Grant, this single elimination format brings some serious drama.
Yeah, and that's something we've all loved in the college game. The NBA Cup tournament brings some of that energy to the NBA.
Kolek's checked in for New York. That one's no good.
Well, what you love about Mikal Bridges is he is going to accept whatever his coaches and team ask of him. This is what's allowed him to be successful.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Here in quarter two, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. From 9 feet, shot's good by Hart. Hart's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
That's all grit from Josh Hart. This guy will mix it up on the interior.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And while we have a moment, let's see some of the contenders for this year's three-point contest. Some of the players who have a shot to make the final cut.
Hey, not a bad list of shooters at all. And really, with how many threes we see in NBA games these days, some of these games have become three-point contests.
Well, you look at Bridges. He's going to need to move up this list big time to be part of the three-point contest. But he's got a shot.
Maybe, especially if he can get hot from beyond the arc. And he certainly has the ability to do so.
And we'll keep you posted as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. But that's our current list for the three-point contest.
It's going to be a fantastic competition. We've got an endless supply of shooters in this league, and that contest will be heated.
Now here's Clarkson. Give him 8. Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball. And here's a look at what's coming up for the Orlando Magic. On Thursday, they'll be taking on Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. Then on Saturday, they'll go up against the Jazz in Utah.
And that game against the Trailblazers, that's a game where you'd be surprised to see them lose. They'd have to have a really off night for them to get upset there.
Orlando making a switch here. Banchero's checked in. Towns, he's checked in for New York. Outside Jones. Pass to Bataze. Here's Banchero, covered by Towns. Here's the break. And it's Bridges with the jam.
The longer his career grows, the more you see Mikal Bridges put together these scoring outbursts.
Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Clarkson. And they're on the run. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here's Bane. After the basket by New York on the other end. Shot clock at 5. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam. And the action on hold. It appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Man, that's tough to see.
And I'll tell you, that's the very last thing you want to see.
I just feel so bad for him. What he's going through right now, you just have to hope and pray that it's not too serious.
So for the Magic, Carter, he's checked in for Bataze. Black comes in for Bane. And it's Jalen Suggs in for Jones. Pass to Black. Here's De Silva. Orlando moving the ball around. Now Suggs. To halt the run. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Suggs has got 6.
They are shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
Clarkson passes to Towns. Pass to Bridges. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to go on Anthony Black.
Well, you love to see Bridges keep the pressure on the defense and draw the contact.
And he knocks down the first one.
Boy, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for New York. Bridges hits them both. It's NBA Cup semifinal night, a great doubleheader on a neutral floor. Does this remind you of the college national semifinal night at all?
You know, B.A., it does. A big-time event that brings out the stars, a high level of play. And for me, the key to this game is simple. Who can adapt to this different setting first?
Here's Brunson, following the three-point basket by Orlando. Kicks it out to Clarkson. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists now in this one.
2 trays now in the second quarter after he hit one in the first.
Now here's Suggs. 6 points for him. Banchero outside. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got 5 rebounds in the game.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And it's Orlando on the break. Now here's Black. Brunson defending. Black, no good.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Brunson surveys. Pass to Towns. Hart with a screen on Banchero. Towns for 3. The rebound by Carter. Magic trail by 17. To the paint. Here's Banchero. Ooh, Banchero getting it done and tight.
Oh, he's starting to percolate now in the second quarter.
Brunson against Suggs. And that one's good. Brunson.
We know that the defense in today's NBA wants to take away the rim and the 3. Mr. Brunson says, I'll take that mid-range.
Now here's Suggs. He's got 6. Going inside. Carter. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
Suggs against Brunson. Towns a screen on Suggs. Here's Brunson outside. Sinks the tray. Brunson's got 5 now.
One of the things you love about Jalen Brunson, he takes quality shots. How about that look from 3?
To the middle. Towns with a rebound. New York leading by 18. Here's Bridges. Oh, okay then.
Well, Mikal Bridges saying, don't sleep on my athleticism. Some big-time hops.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. Here's Suggs, doing some damage on the offensive end, putting up a little over 14 points a game. Banchero against Hart, back to Suggs. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, because Suggs can do so much offensively, he's able to keep defenders off balance, very willing to absorb the contact.
It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
Now, Jalen Suggs is a player that does a little bit of everything, understanding what's expected and how he can carve out time in the rotation.
Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Clarkson. Suggs hits them both. And we continue to see the value of NBA franchises climb. Grant, are you glad you got in when you did?
Oh, yes, I am. I think beyond, though, the dollars and cents, it's just the joy of having a hand in the growth of this game and this league that we all love so much.
And the rise of Jalen Brunson has been fun to watch, Doris. No one saw him being this good.
I would count myself amongst those people, B.A., and it's extraordinary. Jalen Brunson has proven highly effective, all league level effective, without having elite athleticism or size. And what that speaks to is his intelligence on the basketball floor. He has proven Without those two qualities, that you can be effective at the highest levels of the game, you have to admire it.
Both free throws good from Brunson. And you look at Brunson, listed at 6'2", you wouldn't think he'd be such a handful inside doors.
Handful might be an understatement, B.A. He is a nightmare free throw line and down. Why? Because he has moves and then counter moves. His footwork is exceptional, and I don't care what kind of defense you play, the guy will be able to get off a shot, and most often it's going to go in.
The Knicks making a switch here. Clarkson's checked in. Towns against Banchero. Clock at 6. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
For a young player, Banchero has tremendous footwork. Work in the post. He stays in balance and puts defenders in awkward spots.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Banchero. Well, granted, 6'10", 250. Banchero is a guard in a big man's body.
Yeah, B.A., he has a great handle, which allows him to get wherever he wants on the floor, and the vision to create for his teammates, too. But if you put a smaller guy on him, he plays bully ball.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line.
Paolo Banchero, a guy who not only has the frame, but he's got the mind and the work habits to be great in this league. Can't wait to watch.
And he gets it back. Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball. And over the last 10 games, here's a look at the teams that have been putting up the most points. The Magic third.
This team has been on an absolute tear offensively. It seems like they're able to find a shot every trip down.
Anunoby, he's checked in for New York. Bridges comes in for Clarkson. Magic trail by 19. And we'll go courtside to hear more about what's going on with Desmond Bane. Allie, how is he?
Hey guys, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for Orlando. I was told it's a knee sprain, not great news by any stretch, but luckily it wasn't anything major. It is a major loss right in the thick of the season. Other guys will have to step up. Let's see who answers the call.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Obviously, guys, you hate to see an injury like this.
Yeah, just so tough. It comes with the territory of being a professional athlete. But yes, here's hoping he recovers soon.
Well, we're obviously hoping for a speedy recovery because we know this about this young guy. He simply loves playing the game.
Inside, here's Black. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
What a quality pass from Jalen Suggs. This guy relishes the chance to set up his teammates.
Pass to Robinson. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. That's good from Robinson on the assist by Bridges.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Here's Brunson, and he lays it in on the break. Brunson's got 9 points in the quarter.
Boy, a very quiet start, but it looks like he's starting to find a little something out there.
Here's Suggs, stolen by Bridges. It's Hart on the wing, fires the 3, nails it from 3. Hart's got 10 points in the game.
Well, Josh Hart just making a really quick decision on the catch. It touches his hands and he lets it fly.
Here's Suggs. And again, unable to change momentum here.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Hart finds Robinson. New York working the ball around now. Back to Brunson. He hits it. His 4th make in 10 tries.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Suggs outside. Left side Carter. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Wendell Carter Jr. going to the cup. Look out, folks. Here he comes.
Here's Brunson, and he drives in. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to go on Jalen Suggs. And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here.
Yeah, free throws were an issue for him in their last contest. He just couldn't find the mark.
And he can't get the first one.
Boy, the maturation of Brunson is really special. This guy, phenomenal as scorer and facilitator.
And he sinks the second.
Now, Jalen Brunson plays bigger than his size. He's aggressive. He's going to go right at defenders. He doesn't care if you're bigger than he is. He will keep coming at you.
And Carroll. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Man, good whistle there.
This is his 2nd trip to the line in the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. He's off on the second. 1 second left. Can't hit that one. And so it's New York, continuing to pile it on, up 22 as we head to the break. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Carl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to maintaining it or even increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. Just stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
Consistency is a beautiful thing. Thanks, Carl.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Hey folks, as we get going with our halftime recap, first order of business, the injury status report. If you guys played one-on-one, who would end up getting injured more?
I like hitting Ernie, but I dunk all over him, and if he tried to jump with me, it would not end well.
Big talk, big man, but all I know is if we play one-on-one, I'd break both of your ankles after I put you on the perimeter and dance around the outside, Ernie.
Just don't play each other before the show, okay? I can't have you both on crutches. And let's move on to that first half. Talk about a rough start for the Orlando Magic.
Let me start out by saying, if you make it here, like both these teams have, the whole league and NBA fan base is checking you out, and I know what the feeling is like.
You know, Shaq, I think I need more Shaqronyms in my life. How about OFC? You know what that is, big fella? Okra and fried chicken.
Yeah.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we welcome you back as we get set to bring you second half action from the NBA Cup. Boy, you look at Mikal Bridges. What a contribution.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
New York leading by 22. So on the floor for New York. Anunoby plays the 4, and Cat is the center. Jalen Brunson is out there with Mikal Bridges, and it's Hart in at the 3.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
And so it's Suggs. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. Banchero outside. Back to Suggs. He shoots. Hart pulls it in.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Pass to Towns. Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball. Orlando has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Suggs with it. Here's De Silva. Three-pointer off the mark. Right side Hart. Outside Brunson. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Here's Orlando. And Carroll with it. And Bridges picks him up defensively. The shot that time not on target. Good work defensively by Towns.
Coming out stone cold here. Sometimes the break will do that to you.
Here's Brunson. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on Wendell Carter.
There's a savvy, a cleverness to what Jalen Brunson does to the defender. That pump fake, too good.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. Grant, you are a Hall of Fame small forward, so you know a bit about the position. What's key in excelling at the 3?
Well, BA, you have to be able to space the floor. We almost never see a 3 or even 4 who can't make threes. And on the other end, lots of times you're matched up with quick guards.
Both free throws good from Brunson. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Here's Suggs, and the layup falls. Suggs has got 12.
Their first basket in 4 tries. Let's see if that basket gets them going. It can be contagious now.
Brunson passes to Towns, and it's Wendell Carter with the foul. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
That's his 4th foul, so you have 2 to work with, but you do not want him picking up another.
Bataze's checked in for Orlando. Anunoby passes to Brunson. Oh, sweet move. Tipped.
Get that out of here. Jalen Suggs. Send it back, young sir.
Shoots. Black, right side. From deep. Sinks it from distance. He's got 5.
Boy, on the perimeter, you have to stay connected to this guy. He's such a good shooter.
Bridges, left side. Towns for 3. Buries it from 3. Towns has got 6 in the quarter.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Timeout.
And the Magic call time here. And now it's time to look at the teams that have really impressed shooting from the field during the last 10 games. New York in 5th.
Boy, they've been hot. You love to see this kind of offensive execution.
And here's Suggs. He's got 12. Pass to Bataze. And Suggs, here we go. Count it. Good. 14 points here for Jalen Suggs.
They've struggled, but hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
Brunson passes to Anunoby. Outside Hart. This one for three. And again, New York with the triple.
Yeah, Josh Hart starting to show people, I can knock down a three-point shot. You better guard me.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe. That's good from Suggs. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Brunson passes to Hart. Six to shoot. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Goga Bataze.
Well, there's a toughness to Josh Hart. You don't mess with him from a contact perspective. He will absorb it.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good. Hart.
Guys, when you talk about Josh Hart, he is putting himself in the conversation for one of the best rebounding guards we've ever seen.
Both shots good from the stripe. Orlando has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Here's Black. 5 points in the game. The 3 from Suggs. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got 9 rebounds now.
This guy hit a couple of threes in the first half, but since then it's been a little bit of a struggle.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
And Suggs has got the ball here for the Magic. Pass to Bataze. From the line, Orlando again missing.
This guy does not love to operate in the mid-range, and it showed right there.
Bridges passes to Towns. Beyond the arc. Bridges misses.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Banchero. And here's Bataze. Takes a 3. And it's Brunson with the rebound. Now Anunoby. Now Towns. Bataze covering. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
They've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
And that one falls for Towns.
What's striking about Karl Anthony Towns, his resiliency. He'll bounce back from challenges. He's got a very impressive positive attitude.
And so Towns nails them both. Orlando has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. It's stolen by Hart. And here we go, the Knicks in transition. Brunson, a good look. And the Knicks miss again.
Boy, if he ever finds his footing, they'll be in even better shape. Right now, his teammates carrying him.
De Silva, no good. New York has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Hart passes to Anunoby, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Anunoby's gotten his first points in this one.
OG knows you set a good screen and then be opportunistic as a scorer. Nicely done there.
Pass to De Silva. Back to Suggs. Batadze, a screen on Brunson. 5 to shoot. Suggs, the pass to Batadze. Here's De Silva. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Here's Bridges. Anunoby for 3. And the three-pointer goes. Anunoby's got 5 points now this quarter.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Now here's Hart. He's got 15.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Got it. Banchero's got 13.
He can play big and tough. I mean, Banchero bangs his way in.
Bridges outside. Towns outside. Fires from deep. And again, New York with the triple.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Yep, that one's good.
Yeah, Jalen Suggs has found his rhythm, and now he's keeping his foot on the gas pedal. He is leaving no doubt that the defense could have a tough night.
Now here's Brunson. 16 points for him. This will make 4 trips to the line so far in this game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Jones, he's checked in for Suggs. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Yabusele comes in for Anunoby. Clarkson's checked in for Hart. Kolek comes in for Mikal Bridges. He's perfect from the line this time. Orlando has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Here's Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
And this is why you must push Banchero out of the paint, or else he'll slam it all over you.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Paolo Banchero has the Seattle skyline tattooed on his shoulder, and he says guys from there naturally have a chip on our shoulder because we feel like we're not seen as much as some of the other places around the country. Being born and raised, my mom and dad from there, it's in my blood. BA?
A lot of pride in his hometown. Thanks a lot, Allie. Here's Clarkson. Here's Robinson. Another shot. And a big finish by Robinson.
Well, Mitchell Robinson will take it to the rim with authority every chance he gets.
Pass to Banchero. Launches a 3. The rebound by Kolek.
Well, he went into the locker room with 1 3 to his credit, and he's still looking here for number 2.
Here's Yabusele. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass. Yabusele's got his second basket on the night.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
The three from Banchero. The Knicks with the rebound. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Indiana, where they'll face the Pacers. That'll be the back end of a 3-game road trip. Pass to Yabusele. New York working the ball around now. To the inside. And Yabusele slams it in.
Well, Jordan Clarkson's improved his ability to run the offense. How about that pass, guys?
Black outside. Here's Banchero. The 3-ball. And it's Banchero again missing. Here's Kolek, defended by Jones. Kolek's shot is off. And so it's Banchero who brings it up for Orlando. Shoots over Yabusele. And they get it back. Back to Banchero. Pass to Black. 6 on the shot clock. There's the triple. Down low. Here's the Silva. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. Man, that one's good. Clarkson's got 15 points.
Jordan Clarkson showing he's capable of finishing inside.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Banchero. Uses the glass on the layup. Banchero's got 6 in the quarter.
Boy, they'll take that possession. Nice finish in close.
Shot from 12. That one's wide left. Magic shooting only 42%. Jones in the post. No points yet. Goes back up. That one no good. Great D that time from Yabusele. Well, the Knicks shooting very well, 62% and going right at the defense. On the wing, Clarkson, guarded by Banchero.
At some point, do you start to think about getting others involved? It has been a struggle.
Pass to De Silva from the arc. The rebound by Yabusele. Yabusele's got 4 rebounds in the game. That one falls.
Terrific move. He sees the opening and doesn't hesitate.
Clarkson for 3. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for New York, doing some damage from deep. He now has 5 3-pointers in the game. We'll be right back with you shortly. Welcome back. One of these teams just a quarter away from punching their ticket to the NBA Cup championship game. They've got Goga Bitadze. Tyus Jones is out there with Jonathan Isaac. And it's Howard in at the 2 spot. That's who's out there for Orlando. Shot is good by Isaac.
And this is an area that Jonathan Isaac continues to work on. Key is being aggressive and finish.
Here's Kolek, defended by Jones. It's stolen by Bitadze. On the wing, Jones. And with the cap, many teams looking for cheap young players to fill the bench. How does that affect the mid-level vets?
Again, BA, I go back to how difficult roster construction and sustaining a quality roster are. The mention of youth here is about, listen, you have to hope your draft choices work out well, and you have to hope your young players develop quickly because they are on team-friendly contracts.
Yabusele, he's checked in for New York. And Goga Bitadze picks up the foul. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Robinson, a screen on Jones. It's Robinson, high post. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Yeah, good awareness by Mitchell Robinson. Reads the coverage and capitalizes as a roller.
Howard against Clarkson. Outside Jones. On the wing, Isaac. 5 on the clock. The Magic need to put one up here. Howard's shot's good.
Well, you simply have to stay connected to him. His shooting stroke is that pure.
Here's Kolek. Pass to Iwoma. Fires from the wing. De Silva with the rebound. Well, Orlando shooting the ball at 43% from the field. Now here's Jones, picked by Isaac. Now here's Bataze. Here's De Silva. And a miss there on the triple. De Silva's gotten only 2 of his 8 attempts from the floor. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And despite the NBA's popularity, some folks criticizing the wide-open style of play.
Yeah, you know, B.A., some of the artistry is lost when guys are mostly hunting for open threes. But for some teams like the Celtics and Warriors, that's been a championship-winning formula. And, well, we all know it's a copycat league.
And that one falls for Clarkson.
Sometimes, guys, you need someone on your team who understands my job is to be aggressive, whether I have it going or whether I don't. And Jordan Clarkson is that guy.
Banchero's checked in for Howard. And so Clarkson nails both of them. And here are the Magic now. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Outside Jones. Shot clock at 6. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got rebound number 11. Here's Clarkson. And it's blocked. And so the ball out of bounds. Bataze tucks it last. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
And the Magic making a change here. Howard's checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Iwoma's checked in. Here's Robinson. And to encourage more mid-range and post play, some have suggested moving the three-point line outward.
I do not like this idea, B.A. You can't move the corner any further back. How many sideline violations do we already have? Let the game play as is.
Here's De Silva. Blocked! Now Clarkson. Driving to the basket. That shot makes him 7 for 14. He's been good tonight.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Jones with the ball. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. 6 to shoot. And Carroll passes to Isaac.
Well, the size and the length of Jonathan Isaac presents a problem for the defense. This guy uses that frame to draw fouls.
First free throw is good.
Well, the potential of Jonathan Isaac is truly exciting. This guy is still a bit raw, but he has every tool to be successful, both offensively and defensively.
Black's checked in for Orlando. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Hug Porty's checked in. Both free throws good from Isaac.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
Here's Kolek, defended by Jones. Kolek's shot is off.
I'll tell you, he has not been at his best, but they're winning, and that's all that matters.
The kick out to Banchero. Orlando again missing. For New York, they've gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too, and he'll go to the line. They'll pin that one on Jonathan Isaac. Well, the painted area is really where Mitchell Robinson thrives, Doris.
B.A., he might be the best offensive rebounder in the game, and his ability to do that helps teams win on the margins. He's also a menace on the defensive end, a massive presence at the rim.
And they tell players, your career is short. Maximize your earnings. But sometimes guys take less, Grant.
And, you know, different things go into that. Winning, comfort, and in some cases, you're talking legacy, you know, for those rare players who've been with one team their whole career.
Don't let the frame fool you. Jonathan Isaac is lean, but he is unafraid of contact. I love that play.
That free throw, no good.
You know, Isaac had some injury struggles in his career, but he hasn't let that deter him. He still plays with a lot of intensity and gives this game his all.
Looking at who's out there now for Orlando. Wendell Carter comes in for De Silva, and it's Jalen Suggs in for Jones. He hits the second from the line. The Knicks have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Clarkson outside. Three-pointer. Orlando with the rebound.
Still looking for his first triple of the half. He had 3 at the break.
Black passes to Banchero. And here's Carter. Kicks it out to Isaac. Oh, he tries a 3. On the wing, Suggs. The 3 is up. And it's Wendell Carter with the foul. That'll be foul number 5 on him. De Silva's checked in for Orlando. And for the Knicks, they're shooting just 38% here in the fourth. Pass to Clarkson. Outside Robinson. To the paint. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
There's a screen. And Banchero gets it to go. Banchero's got 10 points here in the second half.
Apollo Banchero, so assertive in the paint. You love to watch that guy work down there.
And that one's good. Clarkson.
It's very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
Now here's Suggs. Pass to De Silva. Isaac outside. And here's Banchero. He's covered by Yabusele. And Banchero with the bucket. And the assist by Isaac. Banchero's gotten 4 this quarter.
I mean, it's incredible. Banchero can be so dominant. A young player with such a promising future.
Clarkson outside. Off the mark there with a 3. And so it's Suggs. He brings it up for Orlando. Grant, you're involved with helping the NBA grow the game globally. How important are those initiatives?
You know, BA, it's very important to watch how the game has grown over the last 30 years that I've been connected with the NBA is quite staggering. But there's more work to be done. So every initiative, every appearance, every camp, every game is so vitally important as we continue to spread the game of basketball all over the world.
Timeout called, the Knicks. And now we have a chance to see our player of the game, Mikal Bridges.
He's been unguardable in this one, getting whatever he wants out there. He's just simply putting the offense on his back and delivering.
You can just tell how relieved he is to be playing like this again. Before this, he was weathering a rough patch, but now that is all behind him after this performance. The Knicks have gone 5 of 11 so far in the fourth. Clarkson outside. And founded back in 2020, the National Basketball Social Justice Coalition still pushing for voting rights and eliminating bias in the justice system. A lot yet to be done, Grant.
Yes, indeed, BA. And give them a follow. I mean, it's so much important work, and it takes all of us to really create the change we all hope to see.
Shooting two.
The first one falls. And so Clarkson nails both of them.
He's forcing the action now, finally getting to the charity stripe after no freebies in the first half.
And here's Black. Suggs outside. Pass to Banchero. Back to Suggs. 13 feet out. The Knicks pull it in.
Oh, the analytics department is smiling after that one.
Over to the left wing. Three-pointer. Drains the triple. Diawara's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
Well, listen, he may not be lights out, but if you give him that good a look, he's going to hurt you.
Pass to De Silva. Here's Banchero. And you think about the Defensive Player of the Year award. It tends to go to big men. Any thought of dividing the award into two? Maybe one for perimeter players and the other for big men?
Absolutely not, Brian. What we need to do is consider that the single most important thing it is for your defense nightly is guarding the best point guards or wings in the league. And the voters have got to understand it can't only be about big men.
Now here's Banchero. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on Guerschon Yabusele.
A full load to handle anywhere on the floor. Banchero makes sure he gets his.
He's off on the first.
As much as Banchero's going to get to the line, he wants to be more efficient.
Good on the second one. Here's Kolek. Clarkson outside. Pass to Kolek. New York working the ball around now. Porty's shot is good.
Boy, you cannot put it in a much better spot than that. Wow.
Well, that's a foul called on Gershon Yabusele. That's his third foul of the game. All right, Grant, as someone who played for and managed the U.S. men's national team, give us your all-time starting five.
And, you know, I think I'll go with two of the program's all-time leading scorers, Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. And finally, you have to have Kobe Bryant because of just how he reset the culture in 2008.
Now here's Suggs. Snatched away. Fast break. Here comes New York. Here's Kolek. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
Action on the break has fueled them tonight. They're winning the transition battle.
Well, this is their pace. This is exactly how they want to play. A little fast, a little loose.
Here's Suggs. He hits again. 7 for 13 and looking confident.
So cunning and effective in screen and rolls. I really like watching Suggs operate in these sets.
Here's Kolek. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Pass to Carter. That's good. And it's Banchero with the assist.
Just terrific offense right there. Carter Jr. almost automatic from that spot.
Now here's Yabusele. Here's Porty. He's checked by Carter. And here's Clarkson. For 3. Orlando grabs the miss. Carter's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. To the inside. From inside. Banchero. Great D that time from Yabusele. New York has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Knicks.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And a good performance to bring them their 18th win of the year.
And this is how they wanted to finish off this season series, with a win and evening it up at 2 games apiece.
And as most people predicted, the defense, even though they were keying on him, had no answers for Mikal Bridges.
And his activity level on defense, self-evident, racking up steals, deflections. I mean, he was a handful tonight.
And here are the Magic now. The Knicks making their last shot. Black outside. Clock at 6. Pass to Suggs. There's the 3. Out to the wing. For 3. The rebound by Yabusele. Here's Kolek. And so New York takes this one by a big margin. And they advance to the championship round. Just 1 win away from hoisting the NBA Cup.
And you know, it should be an intense matchup. There's a lot on the line between the cup, the prize money, and the chance to hang a banner.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Mikal Bridges.